I have got a Rene of Paris favorite to show you guys today. This is 𝘠𝑠 in the color Rose Gold R. 𝘠𝑠 is an affordable basic cap synthetic wig, and we're gonna learn all about her and this color right now. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. I'm partnering with 𝘕𝘂 to bring you this review. They sent me 𝘠𝑠 so I could show all of you and we could talk about this style and this color. 𝘕𝘂 is an online retailer. They carry all, actually, they're an online retailer and an in-person wig shop. 𝘕𝘂 has some locations in Canada as well as one coming soon to the US. And they carry all the major name brands, and I'm really thrilled to be partnering with them to bring you a whole bunch of reviews so that I can tell you about some of the wigs that are out there available to you, give you my impressions, and help you to make, hopefully, a good purchasing decision. I will put a link to 𝘠𝑠 in the description box as well as a coupon code that will save you 30% off this and all Rene of Paris wigs. Let's take a look at 𝘠𝑠 from all sides. I have the tag still on her, as you can see. I'm partnering on a whole bunch of reviews and then I'm sending a bunch of wigs back, so. It's just a really good opportunity for me to be able to get my hands on some of these wigs because I get so many questions from you guys about what I think of certain styles, or sometimes I get questions, you know, this is the type of hairstyle I'm looking for. Do I know of a wig that would fit? And so it can be really helpful. 𝘠𝑠 is super fun and she is very, very popular. I think between the price point and this messy shaggy shake and go, it's the type of wig that a lot of women gravitate toward, and I can totally understand why. Like I said earlier, this wig is made with regular synthetic fibers, not heat friendly. Oftentimes regular synthetic fibers can be shiny. This particular one is not shiny. I am very, very impressed the fact that this is not really shiny. I honestly expected a lot more shine than this one has. Maybe it's this color and other colors might be more shiny, but I'm really impressed with that. This is inside the cap. So when I said earlier that it's a basic cap, it's otherwise known as a machine-made cap. There's no lace front, no monofilament. All of that is does help to keep the price point down. We have soft ear tabs with bendable stays and extended nape. We have pull adjusters or bra strap adjusters, and then the rest is open wefted. One of the challenges with bra strap adjusters is they often don't want to stay. So when you pull it in and adjust it, it will kind of shimmy its way back out over time. All you have to do is take a needle and thread and do just one little quick stitch between the adjuster and the little metal stay, and or the clip hooky thing, I don't know what it's called, and then you'll be fine. So do keep that in mind if you find that they slide on you. It's really common. Now I just adjusted this in because 𝘠𝑠 is fitting me just a little bit big. I have a average petite circumference at 21¼ and I have a very petite over the top of my head. All of my measurements are in the description box below. So 𝘠𝑠 is fitting really true to average around the circumference, and it is also fitting really true to average over the top. I have a ton of extra cap up here. So if your head measurements are generally considered average, and I did put not only my measurements in the description box, but what is considered average, that's down there as well, then I think 𝘠𝑠 will fit you. I can wear this wig with a wig grip and then it's just fine. But if you have struggled with sometimes wigs feeling like they're a little small on you, you know, consider if the wigs had been average in the past. I would say Rene of Paris, their caps are kind of all over the place with fit. Some fit large, some fit small. It really just depends on the line that the wigs come from and the construction of the cap. So all I can tell you is this one is running really true to average. Let's talk about volume and Permatease. So 𝘗, in my opinion, is a moderate density piece, and we do have Permatease. It's not excessive. It's not super pillowy and poofy, like I'm not really feeling the bounce when I touch it, but I can feel that this has some Permatease. It does give it some volume, and if you wanted to get in there and kind of zhuzh this one up and get more volume, you know, you can do a moderate amount, but I have actually had basic cap wigs that had more Permatease than this one. So I think this is really well done. It does have some fullness and some volume, and it's really this messy cut. But I think it's appropriate for the style, if you will. So one thing to keep in mind on a basic cap wig, you aren't going to be able to see down to cap, so you definitely want to play up that volume just a little bit because you don't want to be able to see any of the cap. A rooted color helps a ton with that, and then you're also not going to wear this up off your face because it has a hard front. So you definitely have to wear this with a bang. If you're not a bang wearer, then this might not be the style for you. Actually, the bangs are really great for me. Normally I have to cut bangs. They're usually too long, but I don't feel like I really have to trim these bangs at all. So definitely check out my measurements below. I include my forehead measurement. If you have a wider forehead than I do, the bangs may be short on you. I mean, if I pull them down, I do have to trim them a tiny bit. But because of the way this is constructed, I can fluff them up and then I can keep them out of my eyes just fine. So I do think it's going to fit a wide range of head measurements. But you have to like a little bit of fullness, and you definitely have to like a choppy, messy cut for 𝘗 to be for you. Let's talk about this color, Rose Gold R. For me, when I hear that color name, I think of more of a pink kind of color. This does not have any pink at all. The way that they describe it is a blonde base. Yep, check. Definitely has a blonde base with reddish highlights, which I'm not really seeing a lot of. I think that red is so subtle. It almost looks more like a medium blonde to me. It's not an in-your-face red. So if you don't really like red, I wouldn't shy away from this color if you like blondes. And in addition, if you love reds, I wouldn't gravitate toward this color either because I just think that red is so subtle. It's tough to even see it as red. At least my eyes don't really see it as red. And then we've got a dark root. Now the contrast on that root is very significant in the house here with all of my studio lighting. So it looks very dark. And while it is a darker root, it isn't quite as dark as it's appearing here. And you'll be able to see that when we get outside. It will soften that root just a little bit and make it more subtle. But there is a decent contrast here. So I would say this is a good blonde for somebody who has historically been a natural dark brunette. Maybe your hair is super dark, so having a dark root is going to feel really comfortable to you. If, on the other hand, you are a natural blonde, this is going to feel like a really dark root. And I would take a look at some of the other colors that 𝘗 comes in. But I am a natural dark brunette. My hair has always been dark brown my whole life. And so when I wear blondes, I really do gravitate toward the darker rooted blondes. They just feel more like me and match my eyebrows a little bit better. So I love it. But I know dark roots aren't for everybody. And I didn't show this earlier. I should have. I normally try to show a headband with these wigs because I think it's a great way to style a wig like this when you aren't sure what will work for you. You're afraid you're going to be overwhelmed and you're not sure what will work for you. I mean, just look at that. Throwing the headband on and then tucking the wig behind my ears. Suddenly, this doesn't look poofy and it doesn't look full anymore. These cloth-covered headbands are a godsend, and I think every wig wearer should have a couple because you just never know when you're going to get a wig that you struggle with, and you just need to give yourself some time to get used to it, and a headband will do that for you. I love it with a headband. Let's get outside so you can see this color outside. Check out the description box for details, for some tip videos, and don't forget about 𝘕𝘂. Thanks for watching. See you soon. All right, this is 𝘗 out of the box. I just pulled her out. I have barely run my fingers through her, so give her a little grace. We all know that wigs don't always look the best straight out of the box. but it's getting almost to the point of I can't film outside because the sun, you know, so I wanted to get out here. I can't wait to see this color more. So fun. I do love a good messy shade. There you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.